1. Robert Redford. Robert Redford passed away on September 16, 2025, at the age of 89. He was born on August 18, 1936, and became one of the most influential actors and filmmakers in American history. His performances in Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, The Sting, and All the President's Men defined an era of cinema. But Redford's legacy didn't end on screen. He founded the Sundance Institute, which helped launch countless independent filmmakers. Friends and colleagues often described him as thoughtful, focused, and deeply committed to storytelling. His influence will continue for decades through both his films and the filmmakers he supported. 2. Patricia "Pat" Crowley. Pat Crowley passed away on September 14, 2025, just 3 days shy of her 92nd birthday. Born in 1933, she became a familiar and beloved presence in classic American television. She starred in Please Don't Eat the Daisies and made dozens of appearances across the most popular shows of the 1960s and 1970s. Fans remember her warmth and her natural comedic timing, qualities that made her instantly recognizable. She died of natural causes and leaves behind a long, steady career that still brings comfort to viewers today. 3. Rick Davies. Rick Davies, founder and vocalist of Supertramp, passed away on September 6, 2025, at age 81 after battling multiple myeloma. Born in 1944, he helped shape rock music with hits like Dreamer and The Logical Song. His style was understated but powerful, and his songwriting continues to influence musicians around the world. 4. Giorgio Armani. Giorgio Armani died on September 4, 2025, at the age of 91. Born in 1934, he built one of the most respected fashion houses in the world. His designs changed modern fashion: clean lines, elegant silhouettes, and a timeless approach that made his brand instantly recognizable. Even people who knew little about fashion knew the name Armani. 5. Lonnie Anderson. Lonnie Anderson passed away on August 3, 2025, at age 79 after battling uterine leiomyosarcoma. Born in 1937, she became a television icon through her role as Jennifer Marlowe on WKRP in Cincinnati. Her performance combined beauty, charm, and sharp comedic timing, and the character became one of the most memorable in TV history. 6. Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan died on July 24, 2025, at age 71 after a heart attack. He had a long history of leukemia and atrial fibrillation. Born in 1953, Hogan became one of the most recognizable figures in global pop culture. His presence helped bring professional wrestling into mainstream entertainment. Fans around the world grew up with his voice, his energy, and his larger-than-life personality. 7. Ozzy Osbourne. Ozzy Osbourne passed away on July 22, 2025, at age 76. Born in 1948, he rose to fame as the frontman of Black Sabbath and later became a massive solo star. He lived with Parkinson's disease and other health challenges in his later years. Still, his influence never faded. Fans remember him for his voice, his honesty, and for shaping the sound of heavy metal. 8. Tom Troop. Tom Troop died on July 20, 2025, at the age of 97 from natural causes. Born in 1928, he was an accomplished actor and playwright with a long, steady career. He wasn't always a household name, but in the theater world he was admired for his dedication and deep respect for the craft. 9. Malcolm-Jamal Warner. Malcolm-Jamal Warner passed away on July 20, 2025, at age 54 due to an accidental drowning in Costa Rica. Born in 1970, he became famous as Theo Huxtable on The Cosby Show, a role that made him a household name. In the years that followed, he built a respected career as an actor, director, and musician. Colleagues often said he carried himself with warmth, humility, and genuine kindness. 10. Connie Francis. Connie Francis died on July 17, 2025 at age 87 after facing recurring health issues. Born in 1937, she was one of the most popular singers of the late 1950s and 1960s. Her hit, Who's Sorry Now, helped define an era. Her voice was unmistakable, strong, emotional, and instantly recognizable. 12. Ruth Buzzi, comedian and actress. Ruth Buzzi passed away on May 6, 2025, at the age of 88 after complications from Alzheimer's disease. Born in 1936, she became one of the standout stars of Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In, bringing sharp humor and unforgettable characters into living rooms across America. Her comedic timing made her immediately recognizable, and her sketches remain classics even today. Off-screen, she was known for her kindness and warmth, qualities that made her beloved by fans and colleagues alike. 13. Joe Don Baker. Actor Joe Don Baker died on May 7, 2025, at 89 after battling lung cancer. Born in 1936, he built a reputation for playing tough, grounded characters in films like Walking Tall, Edge of Darkness, and dozens of action and crime dramas throughout the 1970s and 1980s. Baker wasn't flashy. He was steady, commanding, and respected. His performances gave weight to every scene he walked into, and he became a familiar presence to anyone who loves classic American cinema. 14. George Wendt, beloved TV star. George Wendt passed away on May 20th, 2025, at the age of 76, following cardiac complications. Born in 1948, he will forever be remembered as Norm Peterson on Cheers, one of the most iconic sitcom characters in television history. Fans loved him for his comforting presence, his humor, and the way he made every scene brighter simply by sitting down at the bar. For many viewers, Norm wasn't just a character, he felt like a friend. 15. Lillian Boutté, jazz singer. Lillian Boutté died on May 23, 2025, at age 75 after living with Alzheimer's and dementia. Born in 1949, she grew up in New Orleans and carried the city's music tradition everywhere she performed. Her voice was soulful, powerful, and unmistakably rooted in the heritage of jazz. She toured the world, shared stages with legends, and represented New Orleans with a spirit that touched audiences across generations. 16. Peter Kwong, actor and activist. Peter Kwong passed away peacefully in his sleep on May 27, 2025, at the age of 73. Born in 1952, he appeared in films like Big Trouble in Little China, but his work went far beyond acting. Kwong was a strong advocate for representation in Hollywood, using his platform to support young Asian American performers and push for better roles. Those who worked with him often described him as thoughtful, generous, and deeply committed to the community. 17. Loretta Swit, television icon. Loretta Swit passed away on May 30th, 2025, at the age of 87 from natural causes. Born in 1937, she became famous for portraying Major Margaret Hot Lips Houlihan on MASH, a role that earned her 2 Emmy Awards and became a defining performance of 1970s television. Swit brought strength, humor, and humanity to the character, turning her into one of the most respected women in TV history. She remained close to her fans and castmates throughout her life, and her work continues to inspire new generations of actors. 18. Valerie Mahaffey. Actress Valerie Mahaffey died on May 30th, 2025, at age 71 after a battle with cancer. Born in 1953, she was known for her versatility, appearing in dramas, comedies, and award-winning series. Her roles in Northern Exposure, Seabiscuit, and countless television programs showed her wide emotional range. She often played characters with a quirky charm, something she balanced with real depth and intelligence. These are just some of the remarkable figures we lost in 2025, people whose work shaped film, music, sports, fashion, and culture across decades. Their stories continue through the memories they created and the lives they touched. If you'd like more weekly tributes like this, feel free to subscribe. And let me know, which of these legends meant the most to you?